Here's what we're going to do. We're going to open up a new window, we're going to type in the site, and what we're specifically looking for is we want to type in /. Yo, what is going on, guys? Paul James here, and in today's video I'm going to share with you how to make $1,000 fast, even if you're broke. So if you're excited to learn this new method to make $1,000 fast, go ahead and smash that like button. Also, if you've never visited my channel before, welcome aboard. Again, I'm Paul James. I'm so happy that you're here. Do me a favor and drop below this video right now and hit that subscribe button. And after you subscribe, what I'd like you to do is comment saying I've subscribed, and what I'll do is I'll reply back to you welcoming you to the YouTube family here. I'm so excited that you're here, and I'm happy that you're a part of it now, and I cannot wait to share this method with you. So we're gonna go ahead and hop on the laptop here. I'm chilling in Florida right now, and I'm on vacation, but I still wanted to get this video to you because I know that this stuff excites you guys. So let's hop on the computer, break down how to make $1,000 fast, and if you implement this and you see awesome results with it, I would love to see your comments about it. So let's go and break it down. Alright guys, so with this method we're going to start off on the Google search engine. So decide on what niche and what city you want to target. This can be done anywhere from in the world. It doesn't have to be in the United States, but since I'm in the United States, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to run a niche like plumber Chicago. And actually you can do any city. Right now I'm in Florida, so maybe I'll just do plumber Melbourne, Florida. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to scroll down. We're going to go on the second or third page of Google, and what we're going to do is we're going to start researching these sites, okay? And here's what we're going to do. We're going to open up a new window, we're going to type in the site, and what we're specifically looking for is we want to type in /WP-admin. And what we're looking for is we're looking for sites that forward us to a WordPress login page. Now this site did not do that, so this is not a good lead. So we're going to keep going through, and we're going to do that for every result we see, and we're going to make a list of that. Okay, so here I found a site that is running WordPress. So basically what that does is it puts you to the WordPress login form. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to consider this client or this prospective client a good lead. All right, this is who we want to look for. So what I recommend you do is I recommend you get a spreadsheet, and you go through and you just go through the search results just like I did. I mean, that was only my second try, guys, right? My second try. Go through and start making a list of all of the ones that pop up. These are your ideal clients, and these are going to be what we're going to use for a foot in the door service. Now, what we're going to do next is we're going to take the URL, just the root URL, so in this case, dougharrellplumbing.net. You don't need to do the WP-log and all of that stuff. Not necessary. You're going to go to Google Page Speed Insights. You can just go to Google and you can search for Page Speed Insights. And that's the page you want to look for. You want to enter in that URL that you found right here. Again, we're only targeting people who have WordPress sites, and there's a very specific reason for that, which I'm going to explain in a minute. We're going to hit the button that says Analyze. Now Google is going to go through the site, and they're going to tell us what needs to be fixed on it, if there's any thing that's wrong with it, and aha, look at this. Poor. The page speed is poor. You look at the desktop too. Poor, 32 out of 100. And it tells you some of the different things that you can fix. You can optimize the image, you can enable compression, eliminate render blocking. Now I recently put out a video on this. You may have caught that video on the 7 most important WordPress plugins. And this is why we're going to use WordPress, guys, because this is going to be a really easy fix for us because of that video. And I'm going to run through some of that in this video as well. Some of the plugins are going to help fix these issues, but basically what's going to happen is when you install these plugins, that's literally all you have to do on their WordPress site. This is going to improve a lot of stuff. It could improve their bounce rate because it's going to improve their user experience, which means that people are going to stay on the site longer, right? And of course that's what everyone wants. If we were trying to land a customer, we want them to stay and read and see what we have to offer. The other thing is Google considers this a huge factor in how they're going to rank someone if they're going to place them at the top of Google. So if you can fix this for them, there's a good chance that they might see a ranking increase because of it. And that's why we're not going for someone on the first page. We want to look back on page 2 or page 3 or page 4. And there's a method to my madness as well here. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go into this client's WordPress site. Once they become a client, we'll talk a little bit about that in a minute, but first I want to show you exactly how you fix the issue, because if you can fix the issue, they're going to be willing to pay you for it. So this is what you want to do. You want to go into their WordPress site, log into it, and come down to plugins. And under plugins, you'll want to click add new. And you're going to go through and you're going to search for some plugins that are going to fix this problem. So you literally come into this search bar here and you just type in what I'm going to tell you to type in. Okay, so I'm going to go into my installed plugins list because I already have them installed on this client site. So the first one that you're going to want to install is called Aud Optimize. So it's like Auto Optimize, but it's called Aud Optimize, one O in between. So what this is going to do is this is going to compress your CSS and JavaScript code, which is going to handle that issue. Next, you're going to want to install W3 Total Cache. W3 Total Cache is going to help with the caching. Basically, what it does is it helps speed up the site by saving a version of it on the browser of the person who's viewing the website. This helps speed up sites tremendously, and this is going to be a huge upgrade alone just by doing this. And then the third thing that you want to do is you want to install a plugin called WP Smush. Now, WP Smush is going to help with those image resizing. You notice right here it says optimize images. That's what WP Smush is going to do. So use WP Smush, install it, and what it's basically going to do is under all of your images, it'll put a little button on it that allows you to shrink it. I'll show you what it looks like. Alright, so here's an image that I've already smushed. You can see here that originally the image size was 176.3 and it smushed it down to 12.7 KB. So that's quite a significant difference. And the nice part about this app is it doesn't really affect the quality of the image too much. I doubt anyone will notice any difference. But when you run the site back through the page speed insights, I guarantee you're going to see a significant difference. Okay, so let's talk about the approach and why this method is so great. So I'm going to go on my whiteboard here and I'm going to draw a box. And in this box is going to be your page speed service that you're going to offer, which all you're going to do is exactly what I just showed you. It's not going to take you very long. Now, what I like to do is I like to use this as a foot in the door service, but you could certainly get away with charging a lot of money just for this alone. If you wanted to, you could probably charge $1,000 for this alone because of the benefits of this service. It's going to increase the speed of your client site. It's going to increase their user experience, meaning that people are going to want to stay on the site longer. The site's going to load quicker. They're not going to leave the site and go to a competitor. That's huge. If that keeps them to save just one client, it's worth paying you $1,000 for. Also, it's going to improve the search engine optimization rankings because Google considers page speed a significant factor in whether they're going to place the site at the top of the search results or not. So realistically, you could charge $1,000 for this service, but I see the bigger picture here. So I like to use this as my foot in the door service, which is why I put FITD. Now, a foot in the door service is kind of a leverage service. It's something that you use to get your foot in the door with a business owner with the intention of working with them long term. Meaning you see the bigger picture, you don't want to just make a one-time payment. You want to work with them every single month and do something for them. So what I like to do is I like to charge a smaller amount for this foot in the door service. Something like $200 is a good point to start at. Now what this is going to do is it's going to allow you to deliver a really specific and quick result, because when you come back into Page Speed Insights and you run that again, you're going to be able to compare it and show them the 32 score that they had compared to, you'll probably get it in the 80s or 90s maybe even with these plugins. That's a significant difference. That's something that they can see, and what that's going to do is that's going to build up trust. They're going to become friends with you. They're going to like you. Most importantly, they're going to know that you're legit and that you do what you say you can do. So what I like to do from this point is I like to upsell them. Now you can upsell them whatever you want. Maybe you look at their social media and you see that they could use a new Facebook profile cover, or maybe you see that they could use some help with likes and you set up a like campaign, or maybe you decide you want to do search engine optimization for them. I specifically like to do Google Maps for my clients, so I'm just going to put maps here. Now what I like to do is I like to upsell them from this service directly into my Google Maps ranking service. And for this service, I usually charge around $1,000 a month for this service. Now, that's the beautiful part here, because you didn't go and try to charge them $1,000 here. You saw the bigger picture, so you're going to be getting a recurring fee here. We'll put R for recurring. And that's really the end goal, guys. That's why this method is so great and why it works out so well. So what I'm gonna do is, if you're interested in learning more about this upsell and how I do this service, I'll drop a link below this video. Otherwise, I'll put a card somewhere up on the screen and you can check that out. It's a free workshop that I put together on how I built my maps business, basically, how I work with clients, how I rank them, how I get them, and you can basically implement this method right away today. I would encourage you guys to go out and start making your list of the clients that need this page speed fixed, and go out there and start getting your foot in the door. Remember, that's the big thing to take away from today's video, is getting your foot in the door so that you can make the big money here, the monthly recurring income. I mean, it doesn't take many clients like this to make a significant impact in your finances. So if you enjoyed this video today and you're excited to try this out, don't forget to smash that like button. And also, if you're new here, I would really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button, because we do stuff like this every day and I'm looking forward to hear about your results with it. If you've gotten any great results from any of my videos, like if you've landed clients or you've made some money, feel free to comment below, and I always like to pin one of the results that I see on the videos to help inspire other people. So if you want to be pinned in the comment section, let me know your result below. All right, guys, until next time, I'm Paul James. Peace out. You